What's going on, guys? Welcome into another episode of the Crypto Logic Podcast, man. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, even though the market is really red. But as you guys know, if you've been sticking around this channel for a little bit of time, you know this is the best days because everything is on sale. So give me some more crypto. But low-key, how you guys feeling today, man?
What was that?
I want to know how they feeling, man. I'm eating up all these dips, you know what I'm saying? As long as I got money, you know, because I'm kind of cash broke right now. But hey, we're all crypto rich, so it's all good.
Funny, man.
How are you guys doing today, man? Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If you're new to the channel or new to listen to our podcast, man, first off, welcome. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you want to hang out with like-minded people, have some fun crypto talks, and have an understanding of where crypto is and will actually go. So we have good conversations over here, man. We don't just shill a bunch of bullshit to you guys. So with that being said, I guess we could just dive into the market, see where we are.
What's up?
We're down a pretty, what is it, like a million, 7 million from yesterday? Because it was 2.58 yesterday. So that's million, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we're down about 7 million on since yesterday. Down up basically about 4% on the day. Bitcoin has taken a fat dump. Just super.
Is that
dumping.
a million?
I think it's a million. I don't know. I'm terrible with math.
Is that a billion?
Terrible with spelling.
Well, every 2 point, yeah, I think it's 700 million. Yeah, I think it's 700 million because
maybe
1,000 million is a billion. So in order to get to the next billion, which is 2.6, we would need 700 more million. So yeah, 700 million. Yeah. So down
okay, 700 million. See what I said? I'm bad with math. I'm terrible.
I mean 900 million. But from the 2.58, it's 700 million.
Right. Yeah. Got it. Good. We cleared that up. Now, guys, like we said, Bitcoin took a dump. It dipped under 60. But I mean, we know why. It's because of the infrastructure bill.
That's the thing that makes me laugh, because it's the perspective of how you look at the market. True. So we said this before. I sound like a broken record because I always say we said this before. We said this. When Bitcoin goes on a run, just like any other crypto goes on a big run, it hits big numbers, new all-time highs, and then it retraces. People are looking at Bitcoin $57,000 as a dump, when just 5 months ago, it was teetering to 29,000. And it's like double that, and people are still looking at it as, it's low. And people have short-term memory. That's why 57,000 is still a monumental price point of where it's at compared to last year, compared to 6 months ago, compared to when before Elon Musk accepted Bitcoin for Tesla. It was 30,000. It was 30,000 for the longest time. What? And we're chilling at 57 and people are freaking out.
Well, I feel like I feel like it's not the people. The people that are freaking out are not the people that are longing Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? If you're longing Bitcoin, you're not worried about a $57,000 Bitcoin. But if you're leverage trading Bitcoin, then you're worried about it because you're going to get liquidated. So that's why they're freaking out. But people that haven't gotten into crypto at all, they look at Bitcoin at 57,000. They see all these red, down 4% on the day, down 11% on the week. That freaks them out. Like, oh, damn, it's probably not going to go back up again.
That's just so weird to me.
It is weird, but
I don't understand the ideology of it. Like, I don't understand how you can look at Bitcoin, look at the chart, and see 57,000 is still a massive increase from where we were prior. It's not like it's down to 30,000 again. If it went down to 30,000 again, where we started and lost everything that we gained this year, then that makes sense. This is still at record prices. This is still above 50K. I remember we were trying to break 50K.
Yeah.
And then we were trying to break 60K. We did break 60K. And there's a bunch of FUD going on. There's the infrastructure bill. There's all that stuff going on. And we're still at 57. Still solid. Ethereum's still over 4K.
We're still over $1 trillion.
Binance is still healthy at over 350, 400. I remember when Binance was down at like 200, 100 something.
Yeah. Solana dipped under 2, but hey, it's gonna go bounce right back. These are like
opportunities to continue to increase your positions, because at some point in time, all these cryptos are gonna be just like, if you look at Apple stock is like I don't even know what it is, right? Let's just say it's like 250. It dips down to like 190. That's a big dip for a lot of people. People freak out about that, but a lot of people realize that's a good buy-in, even though it's a $60 drop. But that's still a good buy. That's a thank you. That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So like at some point in time, a low of 196, you're gonna wish that you were buying at 196 because a low for Solana will be 780 because it was just at $1,200. It goes down to like 780, and you're gonna be, can you afford 780? You're gonna wish it was 196 again. It's gonna happen to all these cryptos. All of them. It's eventually over time, the next 3 to 5 years, that's what's gonna happen. XRP at $1. XRP will be $8, $9, and then it dips down to like $6, $7. You're gonna wish it was $1 again. You're gonna look at all of these, even Polkadot.
Yeah,
you're gonna wish you bought Polkadot $39, and Polkadot hits $250, and then I'm sudden go down like 180.
I didn't know Polkadot went that low. Holy heck!
So just imagine Polkadot idling at 220, and then it dips down like 180. And people are complaining about 180, but I'm like, damn, just before one point in time, I watched on the Crypto Logic podcast, Polkadot was $39.
Damn, Polkadot. Okay. Dude, I'm buying some Polkadot, bro. I didn't know it went that low. Holy cow. Dude, did you know? So with Polkadot, we were talking about, well, at least I was talking about, Akala, the parachain. It's the first parachain that's going to launch on Polkadot. It actually, it got all the funding that it needed. So, you know, it's gonna be pretty interesting, man. It's gonna be pretty interesting. But I'm buying DOT, dude. At $39, I was buying DOT at $50. So you know what I'm saying? I'm diving into DOT 100%. I'm diving in. It's gonna be. I'm trying to see when these are gonna fall from their spots. I mean, low key Avalanche is like tailing Sheeb, so it might jump it. You know what I'm saying? Sheeb's just gonna continue to go down. I feel like
there's no utility to keep it.
Can keep it afloat. I feel like
no use case.
Even the people that are diamond handing it, there's still paper hands that are freaking out right now. So the paper hands always outweigh the people that are holding.
That's just what's interesting to me, because a lot of layer ones are gonna be fine when they finally are active. Because a lot of these layer ones, other than Ethereum is borderline 100% fully functional. It's functional, but it's janky. It's like old. It's outdated. And it can't scale. So it was basically a beta. Ethereum is on a beta run, but at the end of the day, Ethereum is fully complete in the regards of it can handle all these smart contracts, it can implement them, but it's not scalable. So when there's overload of users, that's why gas fees are so high. Everything transaction takes forever. Once they move on to the proof of stake protocol, everything should be smoother, sort of like how Avalanche is. Avalanche is still building out the ecosystem. Cardano hasn't even got started on the ecosystem fully developed yet. Luna, all these haven't established their ecosystem. So imagine once we get to that point where all these layer ones have established ecosystems, just like Ethereum is, but better. Imagine an optimized version of Ethereum, which is 2.0, with the theoretical, that's what they're looking at. Yeah. But all of these cryptos aren't going to be as volatile anymore because people are be using it. People are going to be using the ecosystem. Ethereum would be thriving right now if it wasn't for its beta mode, because it's still in the testing beta phase, because they're working around the proof of work and getting to the proof of stake. Right. But Cardano, on the other hand, has proven that it can do proof of work and scale it. So Cardano is going to be up in the top 15 token one day. Cardano, KDA, not Cardano, Cardano. So like all these layer ones, once they're fully optimized, fully launched, all their smart contracts, and there's going to be new ones coming on every day, pretty much. New DeFi staking programs, new that's what it says, staking, right? For time,
you got staking, you got yield farming,
liquidity,
all that,
oracles that are going to be launched on them, stable coins. It's going to be non-stop 24/7 transactions moving back and forth all day, every day. They're not going to be as volatile. They're not going to be subject to volatility. People are going to be using the ecosystem to help their business, whatever it is that they're going to be using these layer ones for. Yeah. We're still in the earliest stages of it. Ethereum is the only one that's pretty much from front end to back end complete, but it just needs to be optimized.
It has scaling issues.
Yeah, it just needs to be optimized and ready to handle the amount of users on it. But everything else is going to be fully loaded and ready to go.
That's what Solana was supposed to help with, and it does, man. The only problem with Solana is it doesn't talk to all the other ones. It's just on his island on its own. But like Luna and Avalanche, Cosmos, you can all bridge through Ethereum. So that's what Ethereum has over.
That's why Binance is doing well too.
Exactly.
But
there's so much stuff building on Binance. You got games every day. You got the meme token.
Oh, Ethereum not too. They all do.
Avalanche. But, I mean, Ethereum meme coin though, dude. I wouldn't even try and worry about that. I mean, you pay $150 in gas fees just to get $100 in a meme coin. It's not worth it.
That's why when utility does kick in, when we get out of a speculative market, Think about all the other cryptos that are going to help these layer ones. And then think about all these other cryptos that are going to help the cryptos that are helping the layer ones. That's layer 3. And then think of all the oracles. Think of all the cryptos that are going to help the real world bring the real world into crypto. And then all the new blockchain technology, the hash graphs of the world. And then all the staking protocols, the DeFi protocols, even CeFi, centralized finance protocols. There's literally not stop. Those protocols, all those implemented in the crypto space is going to make the volatility be non-issue anymore. We're still early and these cryptos are still barely finding their ground. None of this stuff was pretty much here in 2017. The cryptos were just buying and selling back then. Yeah. So it takes time to build this. Once we build that out and the corporate money floods in, the volatility we'll have a big shakeout. The volatility will be less, and then by then, quote unquote, will be too late for the average person to just buy crypto and make wealth off of it. I
agree, man. Well said. I don't even think I need to go down on any other crypto. You said that so eloquently. I feel like I got to move on now. Now, you guys, we talk about the metaverse a lot on the channel, and I want to highlight this for you guys real quick, give you some understanding that the VR metaverse comes closer to reality as Facebook, or as you guys know, their name changed to Meta, previews the haptic gloves. These are the gloves that you're going to use in the metaverse to be able to like grab things, touch somebody, slap somebody in the throat, like
boxing.
To go down. You guys can see on the screen if you guys are listening to the on Spotify or Google Podcasts, wherever you're listening to it. Oh, you can watch it
on Spotify. We got approved for early access, so that Spotify video, so you could watch us. If you have Spotify, you can watch our podcast on Spotify now.
I forgot about that. Good point. So yeah, you probably will be able to see this, but if you look on the the left, you will see player 1, and she has the haptic gloves and the Oculus on.
You do arm wrestling,
and then you would see in the middle, they're arm wrestling between the person on the right and the person on the left.
No, they're playing games. They're playing that
Jenga.
Game. Yeah,
is it Jenga?
Move stuff out.
Dude, that's freaking sick, bro. It's freaking sick. And like the people are like, oh, it's not like Ready Player One. But guys, if you really look at Ready Player One, look at his gloves. It's the same gloves. It's literally the same gloves, guys. This article has nothing to do with anything other than showing you the glove.
Yeah.
Bro, look at her glove. Look at his glove. Tell me what the difference is. This one's red and this one's blue. Like, come on, guys.
It's coming.
It's going to come and it's going to be here. Look, VXV is one of those cryptos that's AI, has to do with AI technology. This theoretically is AI technology. So you can either invest in the AI technology, or you can be on the side of, oh, I'm not going to use that. I'm never going to use that. That's for weirdos. That's for that. You're going to use it. You're going to use it. That's just what it is, man. Unfortunately. And hopefully you guys don't miss out. I'm not saying got to get into VXV or anything like that, but AI technology, this is the thing, dude. I mean, haptic gloves, I don't think are even out for sale yet. But if you're able to invest in a company that creates haptic gloves, I'm going to do it 100%. Even if it's even on the stock market side of it, I will buy into whatever company decides to make haptic gloves, whatever that company is. If they happen to be on the crypto side, hey, even better, you know? What do you think? You think you're gonna buy into that company, or you just gonna be like,
I would. I want to buy into all these companies.
I want to be on the investment side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you invest into all these companies. That's where the future is heading.
Hell yeah, man.
You invest in AI, machine learning, VR.
Yep.
Digital economy stuff. Anything that's digital, that's where you invest. That's where the world's heading. It's like investing in a Tesla 10 years ago or whatever, 5 years ago.
Exactly.
People would think electric cars. Yeah, California is a law by 2030 or 2035, or either one or the other. There's no more gas-powered cars, gas-fueled cars. All electric cars only.
I mean, you'll still have them. They just won't be able to sell them.
Yeah, they won't produce anymore.
Right. Exactly. So, guys, jump on the wave, man. The metaverse is here. It's here to stay. It's only going to get bigger.
Still early though. Very, very, very,
very early. Very, very early. I mean, retrace that statement, but you should take a look at it because
get a head start.
It's super early.
Get yourself a head start.
Now, this next article we want to talk to you guys about is Bitso and Circle work on crypto payments between Mexico and the United States. So Bitso is also known as the core crypto service provider for El Salvador's official Bitcoin wallet that was launched in September. If you guys remember, we broke that for you guys. About
They're the ones behind it?
Yeah. Bitso is the one behind
Circle.
The
is it Circle
Bitcoin
also
wallet.
working on Japanese yen too?
Yep. So Bitso is a major Latin American cryptocurrency in collaboration with USDC stablecoin operator Circle to launch a new cross-border payment tool between Mexico and the United States. The company announced on Thursday that the integration with the payment solution from Circle aims to provide Mexican people. Damn, that sounds kind of racist, dude. I don't know.
It's Mexican people.
Isn't it Hispanic?
They're from Mexico, so they're Mexican.
I guess. Jeez. I'm just reading, guys. Don't come tagging me. Provide Mexican people with the new option to send, receive payments to and from the United States of America called Bitso Shift. The new tool uses cryptocurrency to enable low cost and instant. This is the key word. Listen to that. Instant. What crypto do you know does instant payments?
You know what's interesting? It used to be XRP partnered with MoneyGram.
Yeah.
MoneyGram partnered with XLM. We broke that news.
Mm-hmm.
And XLM is they're settling those transactions with Stellar, with XLM.
Nice.
So essentially, Circle is working with XLM,
which is kind of crazy because Bitso actually works with Ripple.
They do.
Yep.
Oh.
They are backed by
That's
large
both.
crypto
So they're using
companies like the United States,
so
Coinbase,
that they're
and
using
Ripple.
both. So Circle uses XLM, and then Bitso uses XRP.
Or Ripple, yeah.
Ripple, same thing. Oh yeah, yes. Ripple's token. They use RippleNet, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
Yeah, I was just looking at it right now. I'm
Instant
like,
border payments, instant cross-border payments. That's all what XRP is designed to do. Instant cross-border payments. And theoretically, if you think about it, XLM technically is
it's the same thing. No,
the same
they're
thing.
Clones.
Only for like peer-to-peer instead of business-to-business, if that makes sense.
Hey, they're going to work with each other, man.
I think
They're
so. I
gonna
mean,
work with each
you
other.
can see it right here. I mean, it's kind of like a deep dive. You got to read between the lines. But if Circle's working with XLM and Bitso works with Ripple, theoretically they're working together. So aren't they working together anyway? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when they do their little board meetings, they're gonna walk in together, and be like, "Oh, what's up, man? What are you doing here? Oh, I work with this company." I think it's be pretty funny. But payments available 24/7, guys, allowing users to instantly exchange between Mexican pesos and the US dollar backed stable coin. So they will be able to, trade their money back and forth. Simple. Now, I looked at the website of Bitso and there's no fees to transfer from pesos to USDC, which
fire.
I thought was pretty dope. And if they would have done it the traditional way, we have to go like through MoneyGram and things of that nature. You have to pay a fee. And you can only deposit up to like $300 daily. You can't deposit more than that. So this allows for you to deposit more than that.
That's interesting that Bitso, which is backed by Ripple, like Ripple has, Bitso has Ripple support. Ripple got money for Bitso.
Yeah.
And then Circle settles transactions with, uses XLM to settle transactions.
Yeah.
So they're going to be working together. It's exciting. Like, it's exciting. I'm pretty sure XRP or Ripple is like advising on how to make this thing seamless. This is where it's heading. This is just one example. Mexico and US. You're gonna see Mexico, US, Canada and the US, Canada. You know what I mean? All these other countries. South. I said North Korea.
Well, no, probably not there.
South Korea and the US, etc. It's a domino effect.
Yeah, man.
Domino effect.
It's the beginning. It's the beginning. Somebody needs to lay the breadcrumbs, and then everybody else is gonna follow. Everybody else is gonna follow, man. 100%. Now, this next article has to do with the Bank of Russia planning to take some fees for CBD transactions. What do you think about this one, John?
CBDC transactions? He said CBD. Hey, CBD is good too.
Oh, sorry, guys. CBDC.
No.
What do you think about this?
No,
man?
it's good. I think because I'm gonna read it here. It says Bank of Russia views CBDCs as a responsible alternative to Bitcoin, which is what every government views. They want to have their stable coin.
Yep.
And wants to take fees from CBDC transactions. So they're not really against crypto at all. I mean, basically they're making their own digital dollar. So it says the Russian central bank continues to disclose more details about its upcoming digital currency and is now reportedly planning to take commissions from the digital ruble transactions. That's what their tokens be called, the digital ruble. So
Damn,
basically,
it's an ugly ass name, dude.
The fees for Russia's central digital bank currency transactions will be lower than those of wire transfers. Bank of Russia's director of Financial Technologies Department, Kirill Pronin, reportedly said. So it'll be cheaper to sell your money in their digital dollar than to do wire transfers, which is theoretically accurate and less time. It won't take as long.
That's true.
So they're basically, like you said in the beginning, it's like, hey, like if we're gonna be using crypto, we're gonna make money off of you guys using it. They're gonna be intercepting all those fees. Just like Coinbase, we said when they listed SHIB and Doge, what do they want? They wanted the fees.
They wanted the fees.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look right here, man, the fee is not crazy. It's a 0.5% fee, but it depends on how much you're sending.
No more than $20 per transfer, though. It won't exceed $20.
Oh,
which is good. So if you're spending like, sending like $10,000, it'll cost you like $20 no matter what. Like that's whatever the 0.5% to equal $20 depending on how that amount. Someone do the math for that. Let's just say an example is $10,000. The max will be $20. Like if you sent $10,000 in wire transfer, it'll be like $120. It's like, you know how when you cash a check?
Yeah.
Like depending on how big the check is, the more fee you pay. If it's $100 check.
Oh, if you don't have that same bank account?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
If you cash a $100 check, it's like what, $2. But if you cash a $10,000 check, it's like $200.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, man, with them being that like, I don't know, are they like a totalitarian thing?
Yeah, they're communist.
Oh, yeah.
Dictatorship. So that Ripple is supposedly, I heard we read a article. Ripple is supposedly they're eyeing Ripple, Ethereum, and some other tokens to use their money transfers.
Russia?
Yeah. And it says here the Russian central bank plans to launch the first pilot test, which is testing it out with certain wallets, certain people, for a digital ruble in early 2022. The digital currency is designed to act as a third form of money alongside cash and non-cash. The potential reduction in the cost of payment services has been touted as one of its key benefits. So being able to move money around cheap and fast.
Yeah,
I mean, they're gonna make money off of it. Their countries are gonna make money off of it. People using it.
I wonder.
With cash.
Does China take fees for their people?
Probably will.
They probably will, huh?
Everyone will.
I mean, Russia, I think, is the first one to announce they're taking fees.
If I gave you $100, they're not touching that. Now, if I gave you $100 and sent it to you, and it costs like its fee, they're taking that. Just like Coinbase. If I were to send you money in Coinbase, who gets that money for doing the work?
Coinbase. Yeah.
Same thing.
And it's kind of expensive to send USDC over to somebody. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it's like
Crypto.com.
$20 or something like that. God darn. It's kind of expensive, low key. I ain't gonna hold you, but I mean, they got to make money somehow. So, it's only right. But, I'm just saying USDC, I think, is the most expensive one to send. It's kind of crazy, man. Whew.
It's cool to me. It's bullish.
Yes,
for the crypto space.
It's good for the crypto space, man. But I mean, even in Russia's standpoint,
America's gonna say, 0.5%. What do you want?
We can take fees.
0.8%. That's gonna be America. Watch.
America's gonna take all.
America's
the fees,
gonna
man.
do all this. They're gonna implement that. But imagine America doing that on the government level. So all the average Joes that don't know how to use these dexes, don't know how to. They're gonna be using the government is gonna make a centralized exchange, I believe, or allow regulation for banks to do it from the central bank. So the banks have to follow these guidelines, and the banks will charge a fee, and then they'll pay the fee to the government. Either way, the government is gonna get the money from all the millions of transactions of people using digital wallets. I think at the end of the day, that's what's gonna happen because they're seeing Russia do it, all these other countries do it. Like America's gonna be like, all right, we'll do it too, and that's gonna be an increase of money for
especially California. Especially California.
Yeah.
We thought that maybe they would do like Miami coin and give their, pay their taxes with the fees that they get from, the Miami coin. But nah, dude, I think this is what they're going to do. Take fees. That's what I think.
Yeah, they're going to take fees just like they do with everything else.
Dude, that's crazy. So remember, guys, we broke the news about the infrastructure bill and all of that.
That's why everything's crashing, supposedly.
That is why everything's crashing. We talked to it, I believe, when Dante was on. The market was all freaking out. Everybody was freaking out, but
that's taking bad today. Supposedly, if you want to look at it that way, like it's a sale.
Everything is too bad.
Everything's on sale, but everything is down in my portfolio. Pretty much everything.
Yeah,
and everything is down in everyone else's portfolio, and I think it's obviously because of the infrastructure bill that passed, the crypto laws. They didn't adjust the wording.
Yeah, but what people fail to realize about this, and we talked about it with Dante, is, guys, it doesn't go in effect for about 2 years, maybe even 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. Like, we won't have to worry about this for a while. Yes, the verbiage is still there, but 10 U.S. Congress members said currently that the crypto tax rules that are implemented in that bill can kill the industry's innovation.
Yeah.
Dude, the U.S. does not want to kill the innovation because if they, dude, there was an article came out about China that surpassed them as the has the most money is China. So you honestly think that the United States is going to sit back to China? No, they're not going to do that. No way.
It says, as part of the law is widely believed to have unfair negative effects on the cryptocurrency industry. It says they should amend the provision. 10 congressmen penned a letter on Monday to Nancy Pelosi. She's been in the news a lot for the past couple of years. This is 2020. Speaker of the House Reps to express a concern over the wordings of the bipartisan infrastructure framework. The bill that was recently passed by the Senate contains certain provisions that the lawmakers believe could hinder the growth of the burgeoning industry. And it says, we must have reasonable regulation on cryptocurrencies, but that legislation should not cripple the industry doing so.
There's no way that they're gonna sit back and let this stand, bro, because they're gonna lose out.
It says a further flaw with the language of the document is that miners and validators are not privy to the personal information of customers that brokers have access to. This makes it unfathomable that they will be able to report with the IRS. So like, if you're making money mining and being a validator, which is your nodes and everything like that, how are you going to be able to, like, these exchanges, these companies that supply mining, these companies that like Strong, Stack OS, what else does nodes? We were talking about it. There's a bunch of them. There's so many of them.
Gala does nodes.
Gala. They're gonna have to report to the IRS. Okay, John Rodriguez has a node, and this is how much he made. Mikhail Lara has a node. This is how much. How are they gonna have all that information? There's millions of transactions that go on.
Yeah,
that's basically what they're saying. They're saying that could cripple. They can come after these cryptos and just say, you've made, so your crypto is worth $17 billion market. You have a $17 billion market cap. Let's see, we want $10 billion. That's what the IRS does.
It's like, where do you get this?
If you don't pay your taxes, they always send you a little letter and they look at what you made and they assume like, oh yeah, you owe us $24 million or $24,000, like a random bill. Like they estimate. If you made $60,000 a year, they ask me, all right, well, you owe us $35,000 now. You're like, what the hell? You haven't come out write-offs, haven't count, none of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what's going on. They're saying that those industries, exchanges, etc., all them, they're not gonna be able to calculate all the people that doing transactions and making gains on all these tokens.
Dude, but do you honestly?
How are you gonna calculate all that?
Do you honestly think that the United States will let this pass?
It passed already.
No, they let it pass because. Think about it. Now, this is just like a rabbit hole, and I'm not saying that this is true, but think about it. If this is the last hurrah for the big boys to be able to buy in cheap, what do you think they would do? Sign the bill as it stands because they knew that that's FUD and nobody liked that language. And what did it do to the market? It freaking tanked it hard. Like XRP was sitting at $1.30 something. Bro, it's almost under $1 right now. Bitcoin was chilling at 65,000.
66.
Under $60,000 right now. Bro, Ethereum is teetering between 3,900 and $4,000. What are the two projects that they mostly buy? The big boys.
Top 10 though.
Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Yeah.
Bro, I think I think they did this on purpose. But are they gonna let it stand? Of course not.
It's too much gray area because they can come after all these cryptos that have high market caps that do well and then just say, oh, you owe this amount of money, and that could cripple the cryptocurrencies and liquidate them.
I mean, I get it, man. I hear you, but I just don't see it happening.
They have to report all the money that people make, all the money people are making off mining nodes. They don't have that information.
It's an impossibility. Because
me and you, we're gonna have to submit all the information that much we've made and sent back and forth.
Yeah, but
what the hell?
I mean, but if you're just an average crypto trader and you go from like crypto.com to Kraken,
they have to report
Coinbase,
all that stuff to the IRS. The IRS will see.
You could do that.
The IRS is going to see how much money you sent from CRO to KuCoin or whatever to Coinbase, from Coinbase back. Like, bro, it's not good.
No, I mean
every transaction that you
granted,
make,
it's not good, man. But it's not going to stand. It's not going to. There's no way. If they allow for this to stand, everyone that's in crypto would more than likely leave the United States. They would leave. Why not go to Portugal? Why not go to El Salvador? Why not go to Bali? Why not go to any other Latin American country? Why not go to the UK? They love crypto over there. America's not gonna do, dude. America's been up here on the top for so long. You think they're just gonna sit back and be like, oh well, we don't like cryptocurrency in our world? Like, no, dude. Facebook freaking over here creating metaverses and all this other stuff.
Yeah, they don't even let them start their crypto.
This is crazy, man. It's literally crazy. Now we want to get into some crypto talk, man. Before we do that, I want to highlight this tweet real quick. And shout out to John for finding this one, man. Shout out to you, brother, who's man who name. Man with no name. Man with no name. Oh, there we go. So he said, if you only track prices of crypto you own, you specifically, when it goes down, you'll believe that only your coins is losing value. You need to take a step back and look at the rest of the market. If it's not just your bag that's dumping, it's everyone's bag that's dumping. So please, please, please calm the F down. Guys, this is really significant in the fact that he's right. I mean, when we look at our crypto portfolios, we're like, damn, our crypto is down. But we're not the only one that's invested in that crypto. There's other people. There's some people that have put money that they need right back and they're over leveraged and they're freaking out when it goes down and then they end up selling at a loss and try and chase green candles so that they can recuperate the loss that they took. And then that one dumps, so they end up losing more. And now they're freaking out, pulling out their hair and basically just sucking at crypto. And this proves it, like, guys, look, you're not the only one that's in this crypto. So stop looking at your own bags and saying, oh, calm down, relax, take a step back and realize that there's other people in this space as well. At least that's what I got from it. What did you get from this tweet, John?
I tweet something like this in the morning. There's people that are complaining about VXV being low. Like, oh, VXV, all my gains are gone from VXV. No. And they're freaking out. I'm like, you guys, like, people like that, stop looking at your crypto as if your crypto is the only one that's dumping, quote unquote. Everything is red. Everything's on sale. It's not just your crypto. That's the problem. People need to sit back and look at the market as a whole. It's not just your crypto. The only reason why you feel like it's just your crypto is because you're so focused on that one crypto, and that's how you hurt yourself in the crypto space. You gotta look at your portfolio as a whole, like the projects that you believe in. There's gonna be green somewhere, but either way, if it's red, you can add to your position, and if you have no money, then just hold it.
Exactly.
It's okay. Like that. The people. That's what I'm saying. It's like you only track prices of cryptos you own. You're only gonna be looking at yours, and it freaks you out even more. That's the problem. Like, don't just look at your crypto. Like, look at the space as a whole. Respect the space. That's what we say. Respect the space. Respect crypto.
I feel like the people that freak out about when they look at their portfolio are the people that's over leveraged. Would you agree with that? Like the people who spent like their rent money in hopes that it was gonna 10x. Like for the longest time, everyone assumed that VXV would go to $50 when it hit KuCoin, right? And when we talked about it, we're like, yeah, eventually we'll get there. But right now, it takes time. It's not just gonna go up, KuCoin blows up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some time. And I just feel like the people that got in on the hype of once it hits KuCoin is gonna blow up. Those are the people that lost out and probably over leveraged themselves, and now they're freaking out and chasing green candles like when she was really blowing up. Because at the time when VXV went on KuCoin, she was still blowing up, So it's kind of unfortunate, man. But hopefully you guys find something that that this crypto is not something that it's not a get rich quick scheme. You got to really, really take a look at what you're putting your money in, and never, never, never under any circumstances. And John, correct me if I'm wrong. Put money that you need right back, and put in or throw money in that you're not prepared to lose.
She said, "Don't." You said that wrong.
No, did I?
Yeah. You said
put in money that you're not prepared to lose, and don't over leverage yourself.
You said this is what you said. You said, "Put in money that you need right back."
Oh, sorry. Don't put in. No, I said don't.
No, you didn't say don't. You didn't say don't.
I didn't.
No.
Damn, I feel like
you said throw in money. You said throw in money you need right back.
Don't throw in money you need right back.
yeah, you forgot the don't in the beginning.
Sorry, I thought I said don't.
I saw a tweet that someone says, "Has anyone ever put money in that they don't need right back?" I don't think so. At some point, I feel like most people you know what I mean. I think most people kind of need that money regardless.
I mean, that's true.
It's just an investment that you want to make.
But with the mindset that comes with crypto, the more you invest in it, the more you dollar cost average, the more discipline you get, that thought process goes away because your money, now you know it's allocated to something. At least to me, you know what I'm saying? Like before crypto, I would be like, oh, I got $500. Bet I'm gonna go buy some new shoes, or I'm gonna go buy a different shirt, or I'm gonna go buy a new phone. You know, I allocated those funds before I even had the funds. But with crypto, I'm like, all right, this certain percentage of what I got paid, I'm gonna throw it into crypto, and that's like, it's like clockwork at that point. And I feel like that's the mindset that you get with crypto once you're really, immersed in it. But I don't know, maybe that's just me.
No, it's all the same.
So let's dive into some crypto talk, man. Let's see, give you guys some updates of what's going on. So first up, we got Avalanche, man. As you guys can see, it's down 6% on the day, but it broke all-time highs. Crazy. I think, did it hit 105?
Refresh it. I think it's down again.
Yeah, it hit 110. Holy cow. It hit 110, guys.
You know what's funny? I have one Avalanche because I put money in to buy that one token we got with Tractor Joe. We put it on the Discord. Dante made a video about it, and I just have one Avalanche. It's so random.
So you just got $101.
Yeah, now it's 101. Yeah, I mean, I have one Avalanche, and then I spent the difference on that Tractor Joe. I was like, oh cool, I have one Avalanche just sitting there, just random to me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there forever just for fees. That's how good Avalanche's fees are. That one Avalanche will last me probably a lifetime.
Pretty much.
To use their ecosystem.
Heck yeah, dude.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
I mean, the most I've paid on Avalanche and fees, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, is 13 cents. 13 cents is the highest I've paid. Even in the DeFi space, when I'm moving between different protocols and stuff, 13 cents is what I've paid. The most.
That's why I'm like, do I even like edit? Do I have it I have it added in my portfolio because I have a Crypto.com CoinMarketCap portfolio where I have all my different cryptos there to showcase my total overall portfolio value.
Yeah,
I have Avalanche in there, and since I'm gonna be moving things around back and forth, like I have to edit that every time?
You should. I mean,
it goes to like 1 and then 1.025, 0.978 as it goes down, it goes up. I mean, I'm at more though.
Well, not in the sense of every microtransaction.
Yeah.
But if you added to it, like say for instance, Tractor does well, and you sell out of Tractor. Well, the only pair for Tractor is Avalanche.
Yeah.
So you would put it back into Avalanche, and then you would calculate that. But not if Avalanche goes to 110, and then you have to like calculate. No, that's kind of dumb to me, honestly. But you could do that.
It would automatically calculate the price. Just not the amount.
Right.
I have to implement the amount of Avalanche I have.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. If you add more Avalanche, then it's better to add it rather than not add it and then trying to add it later, because it works on the current price that it sits at. Yeah. So you
can adjust the price though. You bought it, but I won't know.
Yeah, but you won't know. That's what I'm saying.
That doesn't matter though, because you just gotta put the actual amount that you have, and then it'll correlate to the current price of Avalanche. It just won't show how much you're profiting and anything. But I don't care whether I'm profiting or not. I just want to know how much I have.
Got you.
I don't know. Maybe other people have that problem too.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely not the only one, and that's what I find with crypto though. Each time we have a problem, we think that it's an individual problem, like we only have that problem, but majority of people have the same problems, which is kind of crazy, especially when you did the video that went viral on TikTok.
Tractor Joe though, y'all. Get that Tractor Joe, y'all.
Tractor Joe, to be honest with you guys, is a meme coin.
It's not a meme coin.
It's a community token.
Community token.
Sorry.
That's what
community token.
That is what is better than the meme coin.
Right. So it's a community token that in our portfolios we allocate a certain amount of funds to riskier plays. And this one is a very risky play. This one is could go to zero theoretically. I mean, everything can, but this one's more of a riskier play. It's the first community token that's built on the Avalanche network, and we felt that it would be a good opportunity to get into it because it's the first. You know how the Dogecoin was the first quote unquote meme coin that blew up, that everybody knows about. I don't care who you go to. You can go to the dude at Trader Joe's and you can be like, hey bro, do you know anything about crypto? Oh, you mean Dogecoin? Yep. Everybody knows that.
Dogecoin to the moon.
You know what I mean? So Avalanche's first community token is Tractor Joe. And the whole goal of it as it stands right now is to burn Joe tokens, which is Trader Joe. and that's the biggest DEX on Avalanche right now. So I think it will do well, man. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys to get into it. I got into it, just full disclosure.
Me too.
If you want
and Dante,
take a look at it, you can. But not financial advice or anything like that.
I think that, like what Dante said, it was like, if you support the Avalanche network, if you support Trader Joe, it's a good token to invest in, because they're not gonna compromise. The creator of this token created Trader Joe as well, right?
I believe so.
They're not gonna compromise their whatever they built
brand,
by having this token be a rug pull. So in my opinion, it's not a rug pull, but at the end of the day, it's community based. So what that means is it's based on retail investors.
Yep.
Now, retail investors at the end of the day aren't the best investors to
put your money on.
To put your money on and with.
Yeah.
You want to put your money with the corporate money. And this token is far from being corporate money. It's all retail money. That's what the dynamic that people need to understand when it comes to crypto. You're investing in a community token. You're investing with other retail people, just like Dogecoin, like sheep. That's not corporate money. That's all your friends and family, people who want to get into crypto, want to act like crypto. But when you got like QUANT, and Ethereum and Bitcoin, you got the big boys putting their money in.
Exactly.
You got the Mark Cubans of the world, the Kevin O'Leary's of the world, Tom Brady's, etc. Those guys have millions of dollars. So like this token is all community driven, and that's why that's why there's a risk, because you're risking getting in with people just like you, and whether they're optimistic like you, or they could be pessimistic and panic sellers.
Majority of them are.
That's the risk. That's literally the risk.
Majority of them are.
People that really like the Avalanche token, understand crypto, they're gonna buy it and hold it and understand. The ones that are just like, oh, it's a little token, cool, make some money, I'll make some millions off of this thing, 1,000, 100,000, they buy in, they go dip, oh, I'm selling. It's gonna be part of a lot of those people too. So
Yeah.
That's literally the only risk, I think, in my opinion. It's not gonna be no risk from the developer, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's gonna just say, oh, let's rug them all. Like,
but another thing about that community token is it doesn't have crazy supply. It doesn't have tens of trillions. Smart. It only has a billion.
Yep.
In supply. Yep. We love tokens that have a billion and under. So, yes. we like it, man. We're not gonna shill it or anything like that. Yep. But if you want to take a look at it, you can. If you don't, it's totally fine. Now, the next one we want to talk about obviously has to be Vectorspace, man, because it did dip under $10. And a lot of people are freaking out. Let me go ahead and refresh real quick, just to make sure that it is the same price.
$8, man.
So, there's always a lot of FUD around VXV, and I really don't understand why. Because you guys theoretically know the value of VXV, what it will do in the future, what it's currently doing every day. I mean, the other day we broke the news about it having a meeting with NASA. Like, guys, that's who has a meeting with NASA and just like, oh, hey, I just had a meeting with NASA.
It's just people think this
crazy.
Vectorspace right now is all speculative. It's all fellow retail investors. That's why the market cap is so low. It's all fellow retail. The AI is still being built out to be fully used. It's still so early in its stages. So buying it right now, you're getting it early to where people are going to ask you, how did you get that much Vectorspace? How do you have a couple hundred? How do you have over 50? When Vectorspace hits $200, $300, $400 for one. Because the fact of the matter is, when it's fully utilized, this thing is not looking back. It's going to just fly off to the moon and just never look back. With the buybacks and everything, it'll be hundreds of dollars worth for one. People are going to be like, how do you have so many?
Yeah.
And then the retail investors that are in right now are thinking that that's going to happen tomorrow. That's why they're selling and they freak out. That's not going to happen tomorrow. Vectorspace is not a token that's just going to come up and hit $100 in the next week. It's going to progress over time.
Yeah.
Like, it's still early in the stage. Just like DAG. Like, there's a lot of cryptos like that, like Alliance Block. A lot of these cryptos are still new. Like, these they've just been out for a couple of years. They're still fairly new.
Yeah, man. And
look how long it took Microsoft to blow up.
The barrier to entry now with Vectorspace, I feel like, is a lot simpler. You can buy it easier now. You don't have to pay gas fees and all that. I mean, you still had what was the other one that
CoinMetro?
You had CoinMetro before, but me personally, I didn't have a good experience with them. When I tried to get my account with them, the KYC process took so long. It didn't, and I didn't hear from them. And then
what the heck? Why do you always have problems? You had problems with Uphold.
I didn't have a good experience with them, man. Not saying that they're a bad company.
I have
because John had a great experience with them.
Yeah, I have them and Cardano.
You know what I'm saying? So with me personally, it didn't vibe with me. So when it came out with KuCoin, I like KuCoin. Even though it's not an American-based company, which I don't really care, but I enjoy KuCoin, so I'd buy it on KuCoin. So I think the barrier entry is really good with Vectorspace. Now, shout out to King Diego, because as you guys know, Black Friday's coming up, right? Everybody's going to be buying TVs. Everybody's going to be buying a whole bunch of stuff that they shouldn't be buying, but they're going to do it anyway. And King Diego said some people would rather buy TVs during Black Friday. Others would rather buy VXV, QUANT, Albert, and LCX during Black Friday.
Yeah, shout out to King Diego.
Shout out to King Diego.
I love that guy, man. This is so funny.
It's so true, though.
People want to buy TVs. I'm buying this. This is what I want. This is for Christmas. This is what I want for Christmas. Give me crypto for Christmas. That's what I want.
Give me some QUANT, some Albert, some LCX.
Yeah, give me some crypto for Christmas.
Yeah, that's bring it to me.
About. Black Friday, I'm not going to get no TV. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go buy these on sale.
You know the crazy thing about this tweet though? That's kind of funny. Like before I even got into crypto, bro, when Black Friday was around, it would be the time where I'm like, dude, can I get a new camera? Can I get a new monitor? Can I get a new computer? Like I would think about stuff to buy electronically. And this tweet really hits home for me because I'm like, dude, I don't even want to buy that stuff anymore, dude. I just want to buy crypto at this point, man. And it's sad to say, but that's really what I want to do. Like, remember we used to stand in line and wait? Like some people would be having tents outside of Best Buy. And
those are the people that are complaining about Crypto.com being the new name for the Staples Center.
Oh my God. That's a whole nother conversation that would spend an hour on, dude. Like you're worried about a $3,000 TV that you can get for $1,500 when if you put that $1,500 in today, irregardless of what you put it in, well, you know, not meme coins, of course, but that same $1,500 will probably be $10,000 in a couple of months, depending on what you put it in.
Facts.
Or you can go spend $1,500 on a TV that doesn't pay you, that only takes time away from you actually being productive, and then you're gonna end up being sad and alone and broke in your 50s, wondering why you didn't have any money, or the system screwed you over because of the color of your skin, you know, or you know your race or your religion. That has nothing to do with nothing anymore. As soon as crypto came out, all that's trash. That mindset, throw it out the window, dude. It's trash. Moving on to LCX, guys. LCX, let me go ahead and refresh real quick. LCX is sitting at 24 cents, guys. 24 cents for some LCX, man. Have we seen these prices in a long time? No, we haven't.
Still higher than initially buying. That's so crazy to me.
Hey,
but it's still good.
It's still a great price.
See what I'm saying? See how this is the new low? You see how we was at 3 cents, we was at 2 cents, we was at 8 cents, we was at 11 cents. And I 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, was complaining 11 cents is so high. Oh my God, 11 cents was so high, remember?
Yeah, and the guy was like, look, bro, you got to let go of your ego, man.
24 cents. And
you got to buy in.
That this is a good buy-in. And then in 6 months, the new 24 cents will be 80 cents. We're going to be like, 80 cents is a good buy-in, guys. That's what we're going to be saying.
Might even be $1.
Hey, yeah, $1.07 is a good buy-in, guys. $1.07, guys. $1.07 is going to be a good buy-in. Just think in the future. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. We're going to be saying $1.07 is a good buy-in, man. All-time high is $4. Hey, about $4, a lot of people gonna be millionaires, 6-figuraires too.
Damn. Yeah, low key. For sure. Yeah, man.
Trying to get to that $5 mark. Get to that $5 mark.
Man, if you're holding LCX, bro, you guys already know what it is. We're not gonna overtalk it. We ain't gonna shill it to you. If you know about LCX, you know. Do you know this price right here is a great price? We ain't even got to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. 24, baby.
24. Let's go.
1996. Oh no, never mind. That was something that I was born 92.
Now, a lot of you guys asked us to talk about HAPI and wondering what's going on with HAPI.
Day.
Guys, standard retracement. I mean, HAPI kind of blew up a little bit, did a little mini run, and now it's just retracing, man. And then plus you got to add on all the FUD as well, pushing the price even lower.
HAPI is powerful.
HAPI's gonna be good, man. HAPI is gonna be good.
HAPI is one of the ones you just accumulate, man. Just like QUANT, XRP, just people that just like XRP don't buy for the price. You just accumulate. I know what's gonna happen to it. QUANT, I know what QUANT's gonna do. I like, you know, like I'm speaking in terms like I have a couple QUANT, but there's some people that will buy QUANT and just say, hey, I know what QUANT's gonna do. HAPI is one of those. I know what HAPI is gonna do. Just buy one whenever you can. Whoop.
Exactly.
Boop.
$50. Boop,
Boop.
boop.
That's just buy. And then over time, you will be thankful you did.
Exactly.
And then we're shout out to it's a member, one of our mods in the Discord, Mr. Silver Stranger. I keep saying it sounds like I say silver.
It sounds like you say silver. It's civil.
Silver Stranger is my tongue.
Is it SIVIL?
Yeah, Silver. It's so fast. Silver Stranger.
Civil Stranger.
Silver Stranger.
There we go.
He will be on this show. I think next week we're working on when, and we are gonna have a section where we talk about HAPI because he knows in and out the back, like the back of his hand, HAPI, and we want him to go on the show, and we're gonna ask him like, hey, let it break down HAPI, and he always breaks down the Discord. So shout out to Civil Stranger. We're gonna get him on the show and we'll discuss HAPI token.
Exactly,
but it's a happy day.
In the meantime, before he gets on, we do have an explanation on a rundown of what they're currently working on, guys. So if you're looking on the screen, irregardless if you're listening on the podcast or if you're looking on the YouTube, it doesn't work. No, unfortunately. I don't know why the Brave browser doesn't work, but it just doesn't for audio. But if you guys look on the screen, you will see that now I don't know if this is a wallet checker to be like, hey, this person scammed me. Can you check this wallet or report this address? I don't know if that's what they're working on in that sense.
Yes, check address.
But from this actual, well, it doesn't even work now. Hold on, let me go ahead and refresh. Maybe it might come back. Yeah. So from this actual, like display, it looks to be so. Now, I don't want to speak out of term or say anything.
Yeah, you connect your wallet.
But
this is implemented on Solana. So Solana's Phantom wallet. So you connect your wallet, and you can put in the address of whatever and check for scams. I mean, maybe check where your funds have been, what's going on. Maybe check to see that this contract that you're sending the wallet to is legitimate,
or if it's safe.
Yeah,
I see safe down there.
It says, firstly, we are finalizing the front end functionality of the report and check aspect. We are focusing on a simple yet easy to understand design. Take a look. And he just report, and you could probably report a contract. Like if you have a scam,
they got scammed or something.
Just send in the contract address of, hey, this is what happened, and show the transaction of what happened. It's pretty cool. You can check the address. You can report addresses too.
Dude, this
guy scammed me.
Think about it in the sense of like, say you're getting into like a new token or whatever, and you want to see if it has malicious malware on the contract address. You could probably put that in there. Maybe it might work. I don't know.
It's supposed to check.
But HAPI is used for security, guys. That's all HAPI is. It's security. So, you know, man, it's gonna be dope.
HAPI protocol is deployed on Solana. Smart contracts has been audited and is fully functional. Any central exchange willing to use HAPI can already do so and report or check addresses on the network. So you can report addresses. Hey, this address scammed me. This address is malicious, and then you can go after them. You can check addresses too, make sure that it has potential to be scam or malicious,
right?
Or if they are, because we are. Look at this big news right here. We are also in the process of auditing and completing deployment of HAPI on Ethereum, which is that would have had my back when I got hacked, because I got hacked on Ethereum mainnet. So I could have reported the contract address of that guy that took my stuff, and HAPI would have gone on and verified and found him and followed him around and make sure that, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It says HAPI is working tightly with its partner in the current stage to deliver a robust and reliable protocol that everyone can use. We hope to announce that the very first central exchanges to officially use HAPI in the short term. And this is what we've been saying. This is all fantasy. This is not fantasy. This is all like wishful thinking. It was once HAPI gets optimized and used by these central exchanges like Coinbase, Kraken, Uphold,
Crypto.com,
the power of HAPI will be utilized.
Yeah.
And them using HAPI, and HAPI is going to be the one that says, it's basically like having a computer software company and going to Norton Antivirus and having a company that's going to have your back in regards of making sure that you don't get no viruses, etc. like that. They're going to make sure that they protect the central exchange from being hacked. And then they said here, decentralized integration will require more time to accustom for different blockchains. However, we were glad to mention that the very first decentralized exchange to integrate HAPI will be announcing in the coming weeks. So they're gonna have decentralized. There's so much bullish news on HAPI.
Yeah, man.
There's so much bullish news.
And with the centralized exchanges using HAPI, I'm pretty sure HAPI, you will have to hold some of the token in order to use their protocols or whatever would have you. So those are gonna be centralized exchanges putting in thousands and thousands, if not millions of dollars.
It says what the team is working on. What is the team working on first? First and foremost, it's centralized exchange integration and making sure that the process of integration, reporting, and checking is seamless. It's easy and fast. Secondly, we are on the path of creating and enabling new players to participate in the HAPI protocol named tracers. Tracers are people that trace. That's people that they're gonna hire and stuff. Tracers are people that trace on-chain data, including transactional activity and wallet addresses, with the ability to flag, notify, and mark certain patterns of potentially illicit on-chain activity. Tracers are rewarded in HAPI tokens for their services. Perfect. And that's basically what you mentioned. He's like, what if people use HAPI, the use HAPI, and then they get rewarded HAPI. So basically, think of these as people running nodes. Look at all these crazy ideas coming out of crypto. So eventually, if you run a node on a cryptocurrencies protocol, you're basically being a franchise. It's like buying a McDonald's. You're helping this ecosystem of McDonald's by buying a franchise, making them money, and you're making money as well. So like buying a Wingstop, you're franchising. So buying a node means that you're helping the nodes validate the blockchain. So you get rewarded in that token. So having HAPI, if you're a tracer, you're going to be working for HAPI, quote unquote, to help find these malicious activities that are run on the blockchain. They pay you in HAPI tokens.
Well, they'll theoretically be like a 1099 employee. So you don't directly work for HAPI. But what do we say all the time? You're going to become an expert without having to go to school, get a degree. You just have to have the understanding. Now, we don't know what a tracer is yet. I don't even know if that's the thing yet.
Yeah, that's what they're going to name them.
But
so they're going to create a system that allows whatever cryptocurrency that comes up or any human, like mining. It's just like mining. It's just like running a node. They're gonna create the protocol for someone to get in and allow to work on the HAPI protocol and then find these transactions. So just like Silver Trader said, for example, when I got hacked, HAPI would have I would have sent them the address. HAPI would have found that address and they could have locked that guy from moving money in and out.
Yeah, exactly.
From his address, they could have locked that address and froze it. Yep. Froze the address and then come back to me and confirm that, hey, were these monies originally yours? This money was originally yours, and then they go back, trace it, find my wallet. Oh, he took it from your wallet, and you didn't confirm it. Okay, they can basically seize the funds in that regard. But the main thing is locking that address from him to continue to move it out away and disappear.
Exactly.
There's so much power here with HAPI protocol.
And if he goes on a centralized exchange, well, you already know who his address is, where he's from, all of that.
He may never go to a centralized exchange, but in order to get cash,
he's gonna have to. Yeah, the minute you do, it's over.
But either way, they can lock his funds too. And the funds be locked, and then I don't know if they can like seize them. I don't know if that's possible yet, but they can lock the funds.
I mean, dude, just think about it in the sense of tracers being paid in HAPI token. Imagine when HAPI is sitting at like $1,000.
It's like, I mean, I think that they'll get like I don't think they'll get full ones. I think it's gonna be increments like 0.784.
Well, yeah, but
0.0345. You know, it adds up. It's like staking.
It adds up.
But think about all these protocols. Like, think about it, man. Think about it. Think about how much there's mining, running nodes, staking.
Yeah, man.
Helping liquidity. Oracles are gonna have some crazy stuff coming out.
And they're all going to need security, bro. And they're all going to need security. Goodness. So the last thing that they state is we hope to get this information out on the progress of development more regularly because they haven't been. And the community's kind of like freaking out, like, what the heck is going on? But they're trying to do it more regularly, guys. And more exciting news is coming. And we can't wait to share with them. Do they have a Discord or a Telegram or anything like that?
I believe so.
Do you know? Sure. It doesn't show that they have any social media. So
they have a Reddit group.
I think the only way that you can kind of stay updated, I feel like they should have a Telegram group just so they can kind of maybe update everyone in the community. But
Solana follows them.
Aurora does as well. Yeah.
They're already implemented on Solana. Ethereum's next. That's freaking awesome.
It's pretty dope, man. I like HAPI too. So I mean, you guys are freaking out about $50 HAPI when it's like, dude, we just literally rattled off everything that HAPI is going to do in the future with centralized exchanges. So at this point, man, I feel like we're talking to a wall in the sense of like I feel like we're badgering people at this point. Like if you're in the crypto space, man, you have to understand that before regulation, because we're so early, things like this is going to happen, man. One day it might go up 50%, 80%, 120%. And then it might drop 30%. It just comes with the territory. I don't know what else to say at that point. Like, do you want us to like reassure you, hold your hand every day to tell you it's gonna be okay? Like, you have to know what you're putting your money into. At the end of the day, we're just people. Jonte says it all the time. We're not special. Anything that we're doing, you can do it too. I don't know, man. John, you want to tell him something, man? Because I feel like I'm badgering him at this point. I feel like I'm being like the parent that's going, I feel like I'm being at the SEC. No, don't do it. Oh, don't do it.
on days like this, Red, just sell everything. Just sell everything. Just sell it all. Who cares? Why deal with the stress?
Oh man.
Hey man, you grew your portfolio to 15,000 and now it's at 8,000. Take the 8,000. You still won. Take it. Just take it. Say, all right, man. Go to the club.
Damn, man. Somebody actually might do that.
That's why we say not financial advice.
Damn. Nah, but honestly, guys, it's you guys gotta.
I'm not gonna just hopefully they do the opposite of what I'm saying.
You gotta be stronger, man. You really gotta train your mind, man. Me and John haven't been in this crypto space a long time, less than a year. Dante, same thing.
Since 1807.
So if we've come to this realization in a little amount of time that we've been in it, you can do it too. It just takes time, understanding, and the want to learn. That's all it is. If you don't know what you're putting your money into, you listen to a content creator that tells you, oh, it's gonna go to the moon, blah 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 blah, and then you put in and you buy the top, it dips all the way like 30%, and now you're freaking out. Well, that's your fault, man. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna be nice to you. It's your fault. If you don't know what you're putting your money into, then I don't feel sorry for you at that point. You know. So that's my 2 cents on it. You want to say anything else, John, before we close out?
No.
Alrighty. So, guys, hopefully you found some value in today's show. I'm sorry for being rude and being mean, but some people just need to hear it that way.
Somebody tweet out fat ass discount right now. Hey, I'm retweeting you, brother.
It is, man.
Crypto gods
it's
with
a
Z.
Super huge discount
Fat
right
ass
now.
discount right now.
But if you guys really want to hang out with like-minded people, bro, and you feel like, hey, man, Mike and John, y'all kind of doing a little much. I want to get some different opinions. All right, cool. No problem. Discord is the best place for that, man. There's 400 plus people in there that will literally
500 now, almost
500.
Yes, sir.
Damn, almost 500 right now. In the Discord, man, where you
get
can
your money in there, go in there,
and have a conversation with like-minded people that will probably be more nicer than me.
We'll make some money. Go in there, you're gonna see a lot, you're gonna learn a lot too.
100%.
There's some. I learned a lot in there, man. I love it. I love that community, man. We all learn. We all help each other out. No one asks. There's no stupid question, even if people think there is one. No one says it's a stupid question. It's all questions. It's all good. We got a 15-year-old in there that's investing right now, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's in there asking all these questions. I'm like, you're 15. That's so cool, man. Like, you're gonna be good in the next 10 years. When you're 25, your life is gonna be completely like how you think your life is gonna be. You probably can't even imagine it.
Exactly, especially at like 18 when he graduates high school.
Yeah, you're gonna have so much wealth and the knowledge of the space. You're gonna be so valuable because the companies are gonna want you because you're young and you understand this.
Yep.
Like, please advise us on how to, like, that's the beauty of crypto right there.
Imagine an 18-year-old straight out of high school, no degree, getting almost paid 6 figures just to advise a multi-billion-dollar company about something that they don't understand. Let that sink in for a second. While all of his friends are gonna be working at In-N-Out, Cane's, what's another one? Baskin Robbins. They were like, dude, how do you have so much money? Invested into crypto, man. Well, join us on our TikToks, our Twitter, our Instagram. If you want to get more value, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you enjoy the content. Like the video if you found something helpful, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Be safe.
Let's go.
Peace out.
Buy the dip.